Good afternoon, everyone. Here I am again, trying to do a video. This time I'm trying to make the famous peanut butter cookies. And already, that's a half a cup of butter, y'all. It's a half a cup of butter. I'm doing this. Wait a minute. Is that a half? I don't know. It's not quite. It's not exact. Half a cup of butter. And I'm going to need some sugar, of course. I don't have all my ducks in. I don't have all my ducks in a row, y'all. But anyway, so half a cup of sugar, white sugar, granulated. Half a cup of granulated sugar. I'm using Domino, but you could use any kind you want to use. And I need a half a cup of granulated, not granulated, but brown sugar. I'm just going to use the same measuring cup. A half a cup of white sugar, granulated sugar, and a half a cup of brown sugar. Well, you know brown sugar is usually packed. They just say packed brown sugar. So I just do mine right from the bag. Got that in there. That's my brown sugar and my white sugar. I need a half cup. Wait a minute, I need a... what do I need, y'all? Help me out here. Oh, peanut butter. Oh, well. See, I'm not used to this, y'all. I'm not even sure. I'm using Jiffy, but, you know, Jiffy is not my first choice. I would use Skippy, but I didn't have any Skippy. So I'm just going to use a half a cup of Jiffy peanut butter. I need 1 egg. Well, actually, for this recipe, you really should use because this is like a half a recipe. So you would use like a half an egg if that's possible. But y'all, so I'm just going to use the whole egg. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that whole sucker up in here. So, okay, I got my half a cup of peanut butter. A half a cup of peanut butter. I feel like I just want to just lick the spoon already, you know. I love peanut butter. Just love the stuff. One of the greatest inventions of all time is peanut butter. I need 1 egg. Maybe egg. I'm getting me 1 egg, yeah. And I always like to crack my egg first before I go dumping it into something. And I like to get that white out. I just reach right in there and get it out. And today I'm not reaching right in there and get it out. It's because I'm live. Not live. Am I live? No, I ain't live. I am. Oh, whatever. Recording, y'all. Trying to, anyway. There, that's good enough. I gotta call the maintenance man in here because my sink, my water is really too loud and you know, it's just inconvenience. Okay, what else do I need? I got my egg, got my peanut butter, brown sugars. And the only thing left is the dry ingredients. So I gotta mix the liquids together. Mix them till they're nice and smooth. You probably could do this with a, you know, a mixer if you wanted to. But it's so easy until they see no reason why you can't just do it by hand. So I'm mixing it until it's nice and smooth. You know what I didn't put in there? I did not put the vanilla. Oh, how could I? How could I not put the vanilla, y'all? It calls for like a teaspoon of vanilla, but I'm not measuring over. Well, I'll use the, oops. I'll use the cap of the vanilla instead of going out trying to find a teaspoon. And I'm gonna stir some more. Stir it nice and smooth, y'all. See that? See how smooth it looks? My camera ain't set up right. I gotta learn how to set stuff up. That's all I can tell you. Sugar, let me put this stuff in. And you know, it's good to try to put stuff back as you go. Because when you're cooking, it is so easy to make a mess in the kitchen. And the first thing you know, you'll have all this stuff to clean up. So, if you can, cook clean as you go. And I need some flour. I should have had all the stuff measured out and ready to go, but I wasn't sure if my stove was gonna act right. And then when I hit the button, the stove came on. I said, oh, voila. Okay, this is for my dry ingredients. I need 3/4 cups of flour and just a teaspoon of baking soda. That's all I need. Here's my 3/4 cups. Well, this is a 1/4 cup. So I'm going to just use 3 of them, which would be equal to 3/4 cup. So that's 1. I think I'm just going to do one at a time because it's going to be hard to stir. You know, the more you add in there, the harder it is to stir. Sort of mix that together. But you know what? I didn't get my baking soda. So I'm going to need my teaspoon after all. Let's see, what are we looking at? We're looking at a 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. Baking soda, y'all, not baking powder, baking soda. I actually was supposed to mix the baking soda and the flour together, the dry ingredients together. So I put one cup of flour already. So I need 2 more. I usually keep my baking soda in the refrigerator, so, you know, I think 95% of people in America keep, supposed to keep your refrigerator fresh. I don't know, y'all. But I keep it in the refrigerator, and I keep my flour in there, too. Okay, I've got the butter, I got the sugar, the brown sugar, peanut butter, the egg, the vanilla flavor, and now these are my last ingredients, the flour, which is the dry ingredients. Putting all the dry ingredients together here. I just hope it mixes well. I may have to put a little bit more butter so that I can get it mixed. But I'm just gonna try my best, y'all. Trying my best. I'm stirring it slowly because I don't want the flour to pop out and all over the place. Because it's usually, when you're putting the flour in there, it gets kind of hard to stir. You know, it turns almost to like a dough. But you want to make sure that you mix it well. That all the ingredients are mixed, you know, well. So you carry it forward. And then just a little bit more butter. And you know, you got to be careful with the butter too, because you know, peanut butter is very oily. Very oily. So I'm just gonna stir it. And it's getting hard to stir. This part you definitely could not do with a, you definitely cannot do this with a mixer, trust me. Let me see if I can turn it over here so y'all can see it. See? I'll do this with a mixer. And my thing is, I want to try to make sure that it's, you know, mixed well. I think that's about all I'm going to be able to do with that, y'all. I really do. Hurt my hand, I tell you. Now over here, this is what I'm using because I don't have a cookie sheet. And so I'm using a old, what do you call it, pizza pan. I'm using a very old pizza pan that done lost its color and everything, but it still serves the purpose, trust me. And so, I'm going to do it this way because the stove, being that the stove is heated, it's already preheated, and I don't want to turn it off. If I turn it off, it might make a mistake and it might not come back on. I don't know about that stuff. People are supposed to bring me one, but they haven't brought me one yet. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna do them this way. I'm gonna roll them up into a ball. See the ball? Make your balls any size you want. Just roll them up, and they roll very well because of all the oil and the peanut butter, you know, the oil from the peanut butter and the butter. And some people use like a melon, you know, one of those melon scoops. Little round, like a spoon, but it's melon. It's a melon scoop. And I'm making them all round. As close to the same size as possible. I'm just eyeballing it, you know. Just eyeballing it. Getting hot in here already because the stove is hot. just, you know, roll them up nice and, you know, smooth. Put them in the pan. You put them a little, give them a little wiggle room. Well, not a wiggle room, but a little room to expand, because they will expand. And I think I might be making them too big to, you know. So, we'll see. But even if they run together, you can always break them apart. Let's put this over here, because I am about to. This is how you do it, y'all, to get that peanut butter. You take it. See? You see that? But I want them flatter, so I'm just going to press them down like that, because I want them flatter. These are going to be some pretty big, you know, cookies. It really is. I'm trying to break it down so that I won't have, but, you know, like 2 pans. I don't want to. This is not the full recipe, by the way. This is like a half a recipe. Because if I make a whole recipe, I'll be having to freeze cookies and trying to give cookies away. You know, and nobody, you know, my grandkids and everybody, they don't come over like they used to. You know, the pandemic and everything. And so, I do it like this. There you are, y'all. There's the cookie. And they're going in the oven, y'all, for about 12 to 14 minutes. Put them in here. And I'm going to go take me a sit down. And let's see how much I got left. I got enough for another pan full, so when those stop, see that? It's about enough for another pan full, but they're going to be smaller. And I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to set my timer, because I will forget. I will. I know I forget. At least I admit that I forget. Where's my timer? There we go. See, I'll set my little timer here. It's about 12 minutes. I may have to do them a little longer, you know. Once I go and check them after 12 minutes, I may have to do a couple more minutes. Now that didn't take long, did it, y'all? I just hope I didn't leave nothing out. Because you know me, I'd be forgetting. And I was, you know what? Oh boy. I'm laying down. I'm trying to wear my teeth again, y'all. And they keep slipping. They just never fit right. Never, ever. But anyway, I'm giving it another shot. And let it, you know, wear a little while. I didn't put any, that, you know, that poly grip stuff and all that. Ooh, I hate that stuff in my mouth. So I'm wearing them without that today. Trying to. And, just wait for my cookies. I'm not going to hold y'all on here all this time, though. You know, look at I got my turban on up here, all this, because I've already been up here. You know, I didn't realize. It seemed like I was going real fast, but I wasn't, because it's been like 19 minutes, going on 20 minutes that I've been going on about these cookies, and I should have had everything, all my ducks in a row, but I didn't. I should have had my stuff measured out, but like I said, when the stove, I pressed the button, I said, let me try this oven. And when I pressed the button, it came on, and I was like shocked. I said, let me get up here and get busy and do this. And so that's what I did. I did it. And so I'm going to have to say I'll see y'all later, though, because it's been 20 minutes. I'll let you know how the cookies come out. Take care. Bye-bye.